Hi everyone, I'm Allie.
Hi, and I'm Anna.
And we are going to be doing the weekly wrap-up here at Potomac Beads. So if you're catching us live, we're going to go over what we have done this week, what projects are coming out, and
What
kind of
videos
explaining.
were posted this past week.
Yeah, so doing all kinds of different things of showing you guys what is in the works, what's new, and doing this weekly wrap-up as well. So keep in mind when you're looking at this video here, that if you are watching it after the fact, remember that you can always comment below. You can also join us in commenting while you're watching this at the start here.
Comments help us.
Comments help. And also it helps us to answer questions further that you may have, or things in more detail as well too. So good morning to everybody joining us. Hello, hello, hello. So this is actually going to be the last of these wrap-ups. Anna and I are going to start.
The last one at this time and place.
Correct. Okay. For now. You never know. We might be coming back here. But we're going to stick to our Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. So we're going to battle it out, kind of design and do the challenge with each other, as well as do a wrap-up during that. Because honestly, with the weekly wrap-ups,
because it's already like, you know, we don't have enough to do in the challenge.
Yeah, so I know. So build in some more time where we're doing that. So if you don't have Facebook, you can get Facebook, but you can also look at them after the fact. We may be posting them on the YouTube page. We're kind of going back and forth and seeing kind of what you want to see, where you want to see it.
Posting them on our page though.
Yeah, so you can always go to them after the fact if you don't catch us on Facebook or you don't catch us here on YouTube. These automatically go to the YouTube page. The Facebook ones automatically go to the Facebook page. Makes sense. Also, you can check them out if you don't have one or the other. We are going to be adding the Facebook Lives onto our website as well. So you'll be able to click to them and get to them. Even if you don't have the Facebook, we'll embed them and kind of get them there.
Hi,
so
Barbara.
yay, she finally caught us live.
Yay!
So some of you guys catching us live, good morning. Thanks so much. Jane, I was just gathering your order too. So while you're watching, I was out gathering your order, and now we're back here. So kind of what went on this week. We had a lot going on this week, and it really started with a kind of how to clean your jewelry and maintain your jewelry. And people had a lot of good ideas. So I'm going to put you on the spot because you weren't prepared. Anna, Anna wasn't prepared for this. So the first video of the week since this last one was the Better Beater on how to clean and maintain your jewelry. And my idea for that was really to get a conversation going, that it was not just, oh, I do this or they do that. So there is a conversation, and for those of you that haven't checked out the video, I will read some of those for you. But Anna, what is your, it's on the spot, what is your number one trick, tip, technique for storing and maintaining your jewelry?
Oh, this is super easy. Wear it.
Wear it.
Wear it.
There you go. Hey.
If
that's
you
a good
don't
one.
have to store it at all, that's the even better solution.
You can just look like what is it from?
Just look like
Mr. T
with all the chains.
With Mr. T, you just wear all of your jewelry at once.
So that doesn't really help many people, because many of you have more jewelry than you can wear all at once. But
give it to friends. There's the other suggestion. Hand it off to
and then
friends.
when you want to wear it, just call them in the morning.
Yeah.
No, but that actually is legitimately my suggestion for sterling jewelry.
Yeah.
Because with sterling jewelry, the more that you wear it, the less likely it is to tarnish, because the natural oils in your skin and
you're not going to.
It's not going to tarnish. Yeah. You're naturally cleaning it as you wear it.
And this is kind of a good thing with that, and with the tarnishing and the silver. People always think that sterling silver is always the way to go. But honestly, if it's not something you're going to wear that much, stainless steel might be the way to go, or doing another metal, because it will tarnish. Think about all of us that have our silver sets.
Yeah.
Silver spoon. I have one silver spoon, literally, that says I wasn't born this way, with this in my mouth.
Do you use it all
I had
the time
to buy
so
it.
it doesn't tarnish?
Yeah, no, it's tarnished somewhere at the bottom of some drawer somewhere. But yeah, you're making it to selling. I will say, and this is kind of my thing, that sometimes if you are making to sell, sterling silver, everybody wants sterling, but educate your customers on why they may not want sterling. Like ear wires, stainless steel is kind of my way to go. I think I have sterling on.
Pewter's a good one.
Yeah,
and
pewter's a good metal.
We have a lot of findings and beads in pewter, and that's good because it's not going to tarnish, and it's also, the finish isn't going to wear off. Whereas with plated, the finish will wear off, so over time you're going to see something underneath, which isn't likely going to be silver. It's going to be like a gold or copper color. So,
yeah, so there's more suggestions. If you have
alternative.
more suggestions for cleaning your jewelry, make sure, check out that Better Beater episode on cleaning, maintaining, and storing your jewelry. And I thought I'd have fun reading some of the suggestions that are already there, because some of these I've never thought about. That Stephanie said she lines the bottom of her jewelry drawer, which I would have to get organized enough to have a jewelry drawer.
You have one.
And not just a weird ceramic dish that's not really formed right because my kids made it.
Your chains probably all get tangled.
Well, I hang those on the toothbrush holder hanger. I hang them and they hang behind that. So where the toothbrushes hang, which has holes in the bottom,
Or if
don't
you
know
have
what
a cat,
that's for.
you can put it on your cat.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I've gotten pictures of people putting necklaces on their cats, so
Yeah.
shout out to all of you who actually do that.
So she said line the bottom of your jewelry drawer with with polishing cloth.
Oh yeah,
That's a great idea.
Perfect. Yeah.
And she said she doesn't even use the treated. She just uses the Shine Right old brown thing, and that helps to keep the jewelry.
And just having it in there helps.
Yeah,
You
and
don't
the same
even
with the
need to use
anti-tarnish
it.
strips.
Yeah.
You don't need to use it. You just throw it in there.
Yeah.
And then Marta said that she uses for pendants and things that are round and that don't sit well.
What do we
She said that what she likes to do is use paper plates, and for things that she doesn't wear as often. She does paper plates. She could write the name of what's inside of it, and she uses a little piece of foam and just stacks the
That's a really good suggestion.
So if you're not going to wear
Yeah.
something a lot, say you have Valentine's jewelry, stack that up, because you might not actually get Valentine's jewelry for a while. So that's another good suggestion.
Yeah, that's a really good suggestion.
Another person, Linda, said that she's always used the trick. She's from Canada, so she said a brand of ammonia that I didn't realize. But she said that her mom and older aunts, I think it was, always use ammonia mixed with water to clean any gold or wedding rings or anything like that. I use Mr. Clean. So Mr. Clean polish,
Well,
I will
does Mr.
polish.
Clean have ammonia in it?
I don't know. That's the mystery of those I'm talking about the Mr. Clean, like the
shaking-
sponge things.
Those things,
The
yeah.
magic erasers. You can use that and it takes the tarnish right off too. It's probably not the best for your jewelry. Don't take that as a suggestion. And then Susan said that I had said about using tinfoil. You can wrap, if you're going on vacation, you can wrap in tinfoil. She said she uses press and seal. Wrap.
Oh,
Such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Then you can actually see through it.
That press and seal stuff hasn't been out for very long, I don't think.
Probably like 5 years. It's just new to us.
So give you the benefit of the doubt, not thinking of that.
Yeah.
Probably don't find that one at the discount grocery outlet.
Yeah, probably not so much at the discount grocery outlet are you finding these. But the idea of using the different types of saran wrap or ammonia or different chemicals or that sort of thing, make sure that that is the idea of going in and actually, trying these things out.
Yeah. So a lot of these come down to, well, cleaning it obviously, but also just organizing it so that it's not getting tangled. It's not being exposed to the moisture in the air. That's one of the things that really makes things tarnish. So I know, like the store in Ocean City, New Jersey, the Potomacbeads company there, all their copper when they first opened. Do you remember that? I had made a copper bangle bracelet. And it was horrible because of all the salt air and everything down there.
You can also, this is crazy, you should just YouTube this. So, press and seal is wonderful for everything. You should YouTube what Coca-Cola can do.
Oh,
have you ever seen those videos? Now think in mind that we're talking about lots of these. Don't worry, Denise, I'm not going to do this on metal jewelry and stuff with the Mr. Clean, but
that
sometimes
would be pretty
I do.
Entertaining though.
But keep in mind a lot of the suggestions that people have for cleaning metals and things are metals, and they're not necessarily for beads. So anytime you want to do this or things like that, acrylic trees are great, and the acrylic tubes keep everything dust free. Same with, I think, so I'm not feeling old because I don't have them, but if you get those pill counters, my aunt keeps all of her earrings in one of those 30-day pill counters, because Then she also sometimes she just every day for the month goes to another one. No, a pill with them too, because that way you remember to put your jewelry on and your pills on. But she'll rotate between those 30 sets there, and you can put your earrings in there too. So good morning from Sweden. So it's not actually morning there, so you'll be afternoon. Good morning to us. Thank you. I appreciate you recognizing our time zone there, Amber. So that was the video. Again, check out that video, join in that conversation of how to clean, maintain, store your jewelry, because I would have never thought of the press and seal. Now,
no, I wouldn't.
Now I need to splurge.
I don't use it for food. I mean, I don't have it at all. So now
I need to splurge and get it, because in my mind I'm like, oh, that's expensive, right? But for my jewelry, that's the good stuff. For my jewelry and to save and maintain it, that would be a way better option. And so much better than clear
plate idea though too.
Yeah,
I like the idea of stacking it and then having something on the side where I can say what it is.
Yeah. So Ava, it is 3:15 p.m. So happy afternoon, good afternoon, good good afternoon and good morning to us there from Sweden versus the cold Hagerstown, U.S. Actually, we had on the way here. I had some snow flurries.
I have a heating pad underneath me.
Yeah, it's cold here.
So if anybody saw me shifting, it was because it was getting really warm on one side.
We're pretending we're in Australia with Denise here, enjoying and soaking in the sun rays. We have all these lights around us. So Denise is still up at 1:15 a.m. too.
Oh my goodness.
So enjoying that. So that was Saturday's Better Beater episode, and then have another one. We're just on Saturday. We haven't even gotten past that.
I'm not going to be invited back.
I know. Sunday, we're never going to make this done. 11 minutes in, and all we have is Saturday. So then Monday, we had the Paris earrings. So the Paris earrings, here I'll switch views so that way you can see and move things over.
So the Paris earrings were the result of one of these weekly wrap-ups, right? Because you had...
Yeah, actually, it was a weekly wrap-up.
Yeah, because I remember you had talked about the Paris bracelet, and then the little tutorial thing that you did was the earrings. Yeah, playing around with those, and then we made those into
these a little nicer here that you can see. It's hard with the crystals. Sometimes they really bounce off the light. But yeah, so I said, and you guys can give your opinions too on this. I think that with the, oh, come on. There we go.
There we go. That's good.
With earrings, can you wear an identical set? Like matching earrings to necklace?
You know, I don't, because I usually don't have the patience to make both, if we're being honest.
Yeah, true.
That's why today when I paired things up, I was like, yeah, that goes with anything.
Kind of color range.
Yeah.
I actually, look at this. I actually planned, like my shirt
you look like
and
you
my
planned.
tassels and my scarf matches. I planned today.
It's also nice when you have a wardrobe like mine. Everything's kind of neutral. It doesn't matter what you put together.
Yeah, but I have a really hard time making the exact same thing to wear in my ears as I do my necklace or my bracelet. It's just not natural for me to wear the identical set. So I have to switch it up a little bit. And this, we went back and kind of talked about collections and the idea of good morning from the Caribbean. Man, that's even better.
I wouldn't need this heated pad.
I could take my scarf off, you know. But the idea of wearing the exact same thing from earrings to necklace to bracelet, for me, becomes kind of stale and boring. And it makes it not as...
Well, I also think for me, as from the perspective of somebody designing and making jewelry, I think about something being a necklace or a bracelet or earrings. I don't always think about it
being a collection or a set.
Being a collection, which isn't a good or bad thing. It's just the way that my mind thinks.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the same idea kind of here. So we were talking about what can we use in place of, or can we use bigger chatons? So what I did was I used the small ones in here, and then we went in and used the 47s, added an extra iris duo, did that during one of the design lives, and then went with it for the actual video. So it's the Paris earrings to go with the Paris bracelet, but it doesn't use the navets.
You could, for anybody who's done the Paris bracelet, you can also just take one of these little sections and make that little butterfly or X shape, you know, put an earring
and just
finding on it.
Thinking about it too, if you did want kind of that same look and you just want a pendant, go in and take that
stray bead was bothering me.
Take it and make it bigger and put a Rivoli in the middle too. So, yeah.
And I mean, if we're gonna keep going, just make a bracelet out of that.
Yeah.
Make it the Eiffel Tower bracelet.
Eva, if you forgot
there
what
you go.
Eiffel Tower bracelet.
There's another
there you
one.
Go. Another one here. Making those components and mixing them together. So if you happen to take the Paris earrings and you link them together, you can credit Anna with the Eiffel Tower bracelet.
That's a good name too. Remember that one.
I know. Store that.
I get made fun of for having awful name ideas.
Well, the problem is too.
So when I get a good one, I like to remind you I get a good one now.
Hold on. Look, I got my pen and my paper. Eiffel Tower. Oh, we should have brought back, we'll introduce and we'll show you another one of these. Some of...
Oh, which clasp it is on this one?
Yeah, that one. It's a...
It's Elegant Elements hex clasp in the single strand.
And you could do double or single with this. I liked the single, kept it simplistic. But with the Paris bracelet, totally made the bracelet, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Because it goes along with, especially if you don't like the color bling of the AB and you want to use plain crystal, that matches identically.
Oh, yeah.
So, so that was Monday.
The clasp really makes a difference.
It does. We got through Monday in 4 minutes.
Okay, we're doing better.
So we're better now with that Monday of 4 minutes. The idea with these lives is to kind of keep it to about 40 minutes. I don't think I've done that yet.
I'm doing bad then.
So I don't think I've done that yet.
I'm off track.
And when we get to the next one, people are having fun.
Look at all those comments. People are having fun.
There you go.
We're good.
Next one was Tuesday. We do the design live. So we usually don't kind of publish anything on Tuesdays that go with that. So Tuesday we did the spiral rope. We do the design live, and then we publish that on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yes. So Tuesday we do have a video, but
yeah, so I'm going to get to that next, but the design live we had on Wednesday. I've got a lot of stuff here to go over. I brainstormed about this one here with that design live.
It's a good thing you thought about this, because I'm just
I did. So I'm going big just so you can see how well my earrings match my shirt, match my scarf. I feel so put together today. I even have a braid in my hair. Look at that. I got my power braid in.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Did Bella do that for you?
Yeah. Thank you. Did my 9-year-old? No, she had to get on the bus. She miserably walked to the bus this morning with her tea in her hand. So yeah, the clasp, definitely going back to that. Nothing makes me crazy about bracelets and stuff when people spend money and time and then use a really cheap clasp that looks terrible. So invest in the clasp, people, especially the clasp garden clasps. They're beautiful. Here's another one I'm going to show. I love this one. When you're looking at it, here's more pieces.
And they make some that don't have the bling on them. Like these two just happen to have all that crystal bling, but they also make some lovely, very simple pieces that
these are getting a little complicated too. I don't have any really simple ones back here.
But they make some really lovely simple ones too if you're not looking for all that bling.
Yeah.
So they're just really well made, well crafted pieces.
Exactly. Yeah. So the design live we played with
Amber did a Monty instead of a chaton. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good, that's fun. Too. So the Tuesday with that design live that we did live on Facebook, catch us at 1 o'clock on Tuesdays. We're continuing that. Again, we're going to build this wrap into that. On Tuesday with that design live, we played with rosettas. We played with rhombus.
I've done.
What was your most
successful? I've played with so many beads.
I know we've played with so many beads. We played with rhombus, rosettas.
Something else.
Something else. You can comment.
Well, I have to go back and watch the video.
Yeah, we'll have to watch our video.
Go back and watch myself.
I didn't prepare us for that
I also did a bunch of videos yesterday.
Link beads. Thank you. Denise said link beads.
Yeah, how can I forget the link beads?
Yeah, so we did link beads as well. And somebody said that they stick with the cup button because it's the biggest fan. They're so easy to open. So that's why we did the cup buttons, really. And because you don't have to deal with metal allergies. So we have the cup buttons and then we have the table cup buttons, which we're going to get to. So that's the different ones that we have. So hello again from Australia. Look at that. Thumbs up, faces up, hands up. It could be. We should do emojis. We should challenge everybody to do a different emoji, and Anna and I will try to redo the emojis, and that way.
You had fun. We had a lot of fun with those. I was just fascinated by the shape.
Yeah, we didn't get anything done with them.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, we were pretty uneventful.
Time on that.
But I should do that. Have everybody do an emoji, and then we'll try to do the emojis. And
put your hands up.
We'll put your hands up. We got our big teeth. We got our hearts and our smiles. All of that too. So they're fun. Actually, my favorite is the comments and things that people do on Facebook and adding those in. Oh, peace, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do, I can only do it on one hand.
That's a Star Trek thing.
That's a Star Trek thing. So here, I can do it with one.
I think
I can't
really
do it with
getting
the
off
other.
track from
we
beads,
are.
though,
All right, so back to beads. On Tuesday then was the spiral rope. So I have so many spiral rope things here. Teresa's just joining us and she's going to say, what is going on? I'm so confused. So the spiral rope is not a new design.
No. I should have brought my original one out too, but
yeah. So the spiral
somewhere
rope
in the archives, I'm actually wearing it on a video.
There you go. So your other thing is find, and oh, Jane, come on, like seriously, that's her thing was upside down.
I need something for hanging from the sun, like some kind of
awkward.
Yeah.
So going along with the spiral rope here, it's a simple stitch.
Yeah.
So the idea
and it's
is
something that people have probably already done, and if you haven't, it's really easy and simple. So give it a try because it's not hard. And what we did is we just switched it up. So even though it looks different and you're starting out with smaller beads and then you're getting into the bigger beads and the drops, it's the same stitch. You're doing the same thing. It's just the beads that you pick up.
So going along with that, I brought back to talk through. So this is spiral rope. Check out some of the older videos where we literally just have, one of them I think is just drops, the whole entire video, just the smaller Miyuki drops. So bring over peyote with different beads. So keep in mind, this is spiral rope. Most of the time you're looking at spiral rope, it's gonna look like a small chain. So my idea was I grabbed a bunch of different ones that are simple stitches, but then they're embellished or different sized beads are being used. So
these
here
are
we'll
my
put
options, right?
These are right here.
These aren't peyote.
They're not peyote. So my thing
peyote.
is showing. No, this is right angle weave.
Oh
wait, did I do peyote?
That's embellished peyote.
Yeah, that's embellished peyote. So this one, Russian spiral. Then we have peyote in the round. So the idea was bringing these back to show you that a lot of times simple stitches, when you throw in different beads, look completely different. So in the case of the spiral rope, you add different beads like drops, and you can, spiral rope's one of those that you can go small to big really, really quickly, and it's really, really easy. And Teresa, thanks. Denise, here, I'll go like that for you. We get the high from Teresa. Teresa wants this. I get to do the big, she gets to do the small. So yeah, the idea of taking those simple stitches and making it work with different beads changes the look completely. So if you're looking at something that's simple peyote, it's not going to look anything tubular peyote like a Cellini, where you're going from bigger to smaller. Did you do this one? I don't know if you did that one.
No,
So,
I don't know who did that one.
Yeah,
That
it's a mystery.
Hanging around here for a little
that
while.
has been. I brought that one back.
Yeah.
It's a helix, which is basically a Russian spiral, and stepping up. And the different beads that you use is going to be completely, or change the idea. So now we have this crazy, crazy emoji thing going on. Everybody's getting in on the emojis. So now
you created an emoji monster.
I know, yeah. So, but going
the
on.
hard thing is I'm so tempted to do them too.
I know. I'm going to keep talking,
really
and Anna's going to be doing them on the side here. But yeah, the simple stitches, once they're embellished with different beads, sometimes you don't even realize what they are. They may not look so simple because you've added different beads to them. I mean, it's peyote, right. Russian spiral rope. So doing some of those different ones and going with that. So do I like the peyote with a twist? Yeah, so the peyote, there's peyote and there's herringbone too, that when you're doing it in the tubular, you can get it to twist and you can do it with different colors as well.
Right angle weave too is another one. If I had known you were going to talk about this, I would have grabbed it, but right angle weave is another one that I really enjoy doing in the round. Or tubular. It's
cubic, right angle,
because it's 4 sides. There's a little bit more space in there. I'll have to bring it because I shouldn't talk about it without showing it.
Yeah, we'll show it so we have more. But the idea of the video on Tuesday with the spiral rope was take the things that you know and that you may like and embellish them with different beads, and you never know what you'll get. And really, a lot of these videos, you can use any beads to do it. So check out the helix one. It's an old video. Forgive us if it's not that great. The Cellini one here, something beach was called, I forget. made it right after the tidal wave to match with it. But looking at some of those different stitches, and again, it's not reinventing the wheel, it's just using different beads with it. So you may say, oh, I've done a spiral rope where I've graduated beads or I've used different beads. Anna used different beads on hers from what I actually did.
We used the drops in the video here, but I used just some bigger rounds, which just made
this was the first time I had done spiral rope in a really long time. And the funny thing was...
you probably like it better than your last spiral rope project.
Probably, yeah, probably. I mean, it's been probably over 2 years since I did spiral rope last. And it was funny because I noticed... one of the other people that do YouTube videos said, oh, I'm going back and doing spiral rope. And I was like, oh, that spiral rope comes out on Tuesday. Look, everybody's going back to it. So it's kind of fun going back and doing some of these different stitches, just adding a twist to them and getting through the different things. So that was Tuesday.
Really nice one in the middle there.
Which one's the middle? That one.
This one, the middle.
So the middle, and I really like the clasp too. So
that's the embellished herring, or sorry, embellished peyote. Round duo mini embellished peyote, I think is what it's actually called.
Yeah. So if you search on YouTube, you can always search by. So I made it that it's kind of reversible. You can keep it nice and simple, or you can add little seed beads on the top, and then the clasp kind of, I think, really makes this one as well too. So a lot of times the bracelets that are really appealing to people are in those simple standard colors. So not really even in colors, in metallics.
Yeah.
And it's more, if you're making to sell, that's a little hint too. It's probably going to sell the best if you're making it in just silvers and golds. People have to have the right outfit or the right thing in mind if they're going to wear bright pink or red.
Why are you looking at me?
I was trying to see what jewelry
you have.
What jewelry are you wearing?
Well,
so green.
Actually, yeah, but see, I have these little drops, which I don't know why I'm showing it to
Here,
people like they can't see.
They can see it kind of, maybe a little bit.
But the little drops on there are actually the same drops we have here in the spiral rope. Just different, and I'm just stringing them.
Yeah. So the idea of, again, just kind of taking multiple things, getting used to, but you have to have something in mind that you're going to wear, bright coral colored tassels with versus if I made these with, say, the gray, I could wear them with anything. So if you are looking to sell, sometimes make sure that you have more of those monotoned, more of those simple.
And also a suggestion for people is if you're making something to sell and you want to have a really nice display, do the same. So, because we're not on this screen, so I'm going to hold this up. So let's say you're doing the Paris bracelet. Make the Paris bracelet in these lovely neutral, actual gold and silver colors. Use metal colors. And then do some versions in some other colors so people can see it.
Right.
And then compare it and see the difference between.
And and if you want to make it in
sometimes
different colors, they can do custom
different colors. Yeah, and then you get hooked on it, but then you're like, ooh, but I like it in the blue. So
that's the fun thing of the Facebook group. So if you're a part of the Facebook group for beading and jewelry making, people post pictures a lot of things and designs that we've done or that other people have done, and they've changed up the colors, and sometimes color makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't like the designs nearly as much, and then I see somebody else do it in a separate color, and I'm like, oh, I should have used that color. That color combo is so much better.
Yeah.
So, So hi to who's just joining us. Nancy, Julie, just joining in. We have Teresa again coming in. Angela, hello, Italy.
From Italy.
Yeah, the fun thing when we do these in the morning, we get all kinds of international people. Makes us seem fancier because we have all kinds of Europeans because it's the afternoon there. So hello to Crystal. Hi to everybody. Yeah, everybody tuning in. Hello. So we have wrapped up. We've gotten through. We were 28 minutes in. We got through Saturday. Sunday we skipped. So we did Monday Paris earrings, then Tuesday spiral rope. We just got to, and then we did the design live.
Right.
So we already went over that.
We published design live, and then what was Thursday? We had
Thursday coming up. Oops, we're gonna make some room. So Thursday is the lunar pendant, and I wanted to kind of address and touch on the lunar pendant.
And look at those gorgeous tassels.
Look at those tassels. Yeah. So hence why I knew that we were going over these. So that's why I wore tassels too.
Because we are selling the you-know-what out of tassels lately.
So the tassel deal is basically that when Nathan and I went to Europe the first time to meet Teresa, You had on lovely, you'll have to comment or add them to the Facebook page, green tassel earrings. We ate at a restaurant that I can't remember the name of. So good if you happen to be in Prague. Teresa can pull it in, but she had on the most gorgeous Ava earrings that she had made with soutache and had these big green tassels. And we had small tassels before them, and I had kind of made something with tassels. And then when we went back next door, there you go. Oh, Nathan Buckman joining in. Hey, hey. Hi, honey. Hi. Yeah, so she had on really pretty. Yeah, those are your lucky earrings. What do you know? You found us, Trace, and you met us. So they were really pretty. I remember them right away. Yeah, so beautiful green tassels, and they looked so elegant because Teresa's so well and put together, and she looks like she came out of like a 1960s train, and she has that like her and Bridget, yeah, have that Audrey Hepburn thing. And I could never pull off tassels before, but I'm making a go at it.
She broke down and bought tassels. That's not a breakdown.
Jane, that's not a breakdown. That's an advancement. So we have the big ones, we have the small ones. So when we went back again in this past October, Teresa was showing me more tassels, and we had gotten some more in, and I was like, okay, fine. I'm getting on the tassel thing, and we're getting a ton of tassels. And now at home, I've actually caught my, I have these as a pair of earrings, which are really long, at my house, and I caught my 4-year-old son like holding them up to his face and going like this in the actual bathroom
There's
yesterday.
another use for tassels.
Yeah, you can put your kids to sleep with them.
And here's a side note, but a trick, a tip or trick for some of you out there. I always used to wear small earrings because I just wore smaller earrings, and I have smaller ears, and you know, whatever.
Petite, dainty ears.
Well,
cute ears.
It's maybe a little off topic, but it's related. I saw an interview with Beyonce. I found Beyonce kick because the halos. I can't stop singing that song.
So back to Beyonce and the halos.
But I saw an interview with Beyonce where she was saying that she likes to wear bigger earrings because she's self-conscious because she has bigger ears. Oh. And I started thinking,
maybe it'll look
like all the people out there that love bigger earrings. Okay, so I probably can't get away with this length. It's a little bit big for me.
It'll
to
hit your
my shoulder. But
here, you can
maybe
do this.
that length, yeah.
You could do those.
But okay, I will say Beyonce got me interested in wearing longer tassels.
Well, actually, those would look really nice on you. You could like put them in.
I used to wear things like this for weddings with dresses, but now I'm thinking just wear it every day. Why not?
Go for it. And these are round trios in the middle. So yeah, both these tassels. So one is 70 millimeters. The other I think is 90 millimeters.
Halo with candy in the middle. Those round trios.
So, and if you're looking and you're making it and you're thinking, why is this one spread out a little bit more and this one's a little bit more puffed? In this one, I kind of liked the idea of that Lunar getting the round in. So for the video, I did not put any beads between the halos. If you want it to lay flatter, when you string your initial halos, you'll put an 11-0 in between, and that's how you get that difference in the puffed versus the round. So you see a little bit more of that kind of roundedness in this one. So this is the Lunar pendant. I never even introduced that. But yeah, so we kind of have hit that tassel craze with all the different tassels. There are probably like over 100 styles of tassels now.
With colors and everything? Yeah. So, I mean, there's quite a...
We've got a lot going. And we'll have some videos coming up using some more of them and going over kind of the different tassels, the different sizes, things about that too. I like big earrings because you can see, I wear a lot of scarves in the winter. I don't wear necklaces that much.
I don't either because I wear a lot of scarves, so I just end up covering them up.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of earrings, and I'll do bracelets, which, although I don't really wear a ton of bracelets either because I'm at the computer a lot and I'm hitting it and yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. So the tassel thing, we are kind of going on the craze, and now I can't get away from every time I think like, oh, what should I put on the bottom of this? I'm like, just put a tassel. So I had made, and you'll have like little sneak peek at these. Here's some earrings that will come out next week that I had fun with,
those
and I was like,
super cute.
They're really cute, and they're little. So this is a sneak peek at them, and I thought, oh, you know what would make these better? Putting a tassel at the bottom. They'd be so much cuter with a tassel. So I mentioned it in the video. video, but I realized I need to get away from the tassel.
Can have a tassel.
Not everything can have a tassel.
Yeah.
So I said that, yeah, the tassel solves everything. Exactly. Forget the briolets. It used to be briolets. And now it's just tassels.
We do have on YouTube, though, a video on how to make your own seed beaded tassel.
Yes.
So if you want to try making your own, you can make your own seed beaded tassels, and you can put briolets at the end of your tassel.
You could put briolets.
Could get crazy.
You could do a tassel. And then I know Bridget's working on one too, just showing how to do a simple crystal one as well too. So yeah, so for Teresa it used to be charms.
Yeah.
You can still look, but Teresa, you can use them together. Look, I have my charm, my little Hamza charm, that's hanging in front of the tassel. So you can hang a charm in front of your tassel. You don't need to give up the charms. You can just
You're a little bit
add
like
the charms.
A world traveler
I am,
today.
look, see?
With saffron scarf.
My yellow scarf that came from an airport somewhere for $5. Pretty sure I got this, the Caribbean, so whoever was watching there, I got this duty free at a shop somewhere years and years ago. But yeah, so hang the charms with the tassels. So that was yesterday, and then that brings us to today. So for today, like I said, this is the last of the weekly wrap-ups that we're going to do here on YouTube. Let us know. I still really like going live on YouTube, so I go back and forth. I think we might just pop up randomly for the YouTube, and I might say, hey, all of a sudden I'm live, and or Anna and I are live, or throw Bridget in live by accident because we forgot to turn off the stream. So Bridget went live last Friday after I did.
Yeah, we'll probably go live a couple of times.
Yeah, we'll go live
this
and
week because
throw it in.
You have to show me how to do all this.
Yeah, so we'll throw in kind of live because not next week, but the week after that, Nathan and I are traveling to a business concert. I wish it was a concert. Maybe make my own. I'll sing. But a business conference, and Anna and Bridget are going to be doing the lives. And then that brings me to
we'll go live if I can figure out the controls, basically.
Yeah, and there you go. And then also next week, this is not in the know. On Thursday, I think it is. I have to double check that. It's either Thursday or Wednesday. Meredith from Beadalon is coming here. So she's used to be.
Lovely,
she is awesome.
She's
so she used to be our Beadalon rep, and now you may see her on Jewel School. You may see her on some of the different Beadalon lives that you'll see. But she's still. I don't think she's officially a sales rep anymore. She's more the creative and artistic person, and she does like every craft imaginable.
Somebody mentioned a pork chop over here, so I'm just
pork chops.
One day you did pork chop beat it. I'm not sure if that.
I think that might have been a autocorrect. So Janet, let us know what you mean. Why not put a chaton on it?
I'm trying to think what bead looks like a pork chop.
Looks like a pork chop. That's probably
the link bead.
The link bead. Yeah, that she's probably referring to that. The one day you did the pork chop beat it. Yeah.
It was. Oh,
yeah,
I actually did say it was like a
you
pork
did.
chop.
That's yours. But yeah, the body chemistry will tarnish silver.
Huh.
Oh, I've heard that
That's interesting.
Yeah, because usually
I've never experienced that. I've always had the opposite and heard the opposite.
Yeah, and sometimes you go in and. Sometimes this is the weird thing with people's body chemistry, kind of going back to this. You have some people that will turn clasps that are coated and plated like immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, their bodies are super acidic.
You never know.
Yeah. For some people, yeah. So some people, their body is super acidic, and that's not bad. Doesn't mean that you're smelly or anything. It's just the different chemical makeup. We're all individual, and we're all made wonderfully and unique. And
just some of us can't wear sterling silver.
Yeah, some of us just tarnish sterling silver. So it turns gold black.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, people have all kinds of interesting body chemistries that do different things to different metals. So. Yeah, on a side note though, so back to subject, Meredith will be here next week. We are going to go live, most likely on the Facebook page of Beadalon, and then we'll share it to the group. So if you're not a member of our beading group for beading and jewelry making, become a member there, because when I go live with Meredith next week, we will definitely stream it to there so you guys can catch it and catch in on that live. And then Yeah, and then pretty soon too, Teresa is going to be here, so we'll go in and do some live events with her as well. She's going to come and take a trip to Tucson, get that fun Arizona show. We'll probably do some lives there from Arizona as well for those of you that are interested in learning what the bead show is about, that we can do some of those too. So yay! So just really excited. Yay! She's mentally preparing herself to stay at my house with my 4 children when it's her and her newlywed husband. It's a little overwhelming. The stay is a little bit shorter, so you don't have to worry that much. But yeah, so we'll actually be doing that kind of looking ahead and in the forecast. And then what do we have going on right now as far as emails and deals and discounts?
Well, right now we have the halos.
Yeah,
the
and
halos are
they
10% off.
10% off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Halo 10, but just go to the website and we've got, lots of information there with
with the different things. So, and once we have that Halo 10 too, you can pick up all the Halo beads, whether or not you want to make the lunar pendant or even just a simple, we've been selling a lot of single hole ones.
We have, yeah, because you can literally just string them with a 6mm bead in the center.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, lots of Halo beads, super, super easy. That's the deal going on right now. We did really well. We're at 40 minutes. Like,
well,
exactly.
Good. I thought I was slowing you down.
Slow me down on the first. I'm not going to show an example kind of like I did last time. And going back, I will say, I said I can't do the same pattern for earrings, necklace, and bracelet. Like I can't make a full set. I have to make them a little bit different.
Oh,
but toothpaste, yes. I have used toothpaste too for that, but not the new kind of toothpaste, that jelly stuff.
Like
you have to use the old white toothpaste too. So
just baking soda.
Yeah.
The baking soda stuff.
Yeah, stuff with that in it too. So so Pavel can play with the kids reading the side comments. Yeah, so while we come to work, Pavel can play with the kids. But going back to kind of looking ahead then, this week we have some cool designs with tassels for you. What do you know? I'm wearing the tassels here. So we have some
some things without tassels.
We'll have some things without tassels too.
Not everybody's as crazy as we are about them.
Yeah, so then
I don't know what's wrong with those people.
What's wrong with those people that don't like tassels? We have the short ones. For those of you that think I can't pull it off, I don't know. Check out
big Beyonce ears.
Yeah, big Beyonce ears. Check out the tassel caps. And I'm going to cover up my watch because I know it's driving Nathan crazy. He hates when I have my big watch in the film.
Oh,
so he's going to
put some bling on that.
Just put some bling on it.
It won't matter.
It did have a crystal stuck to it that Bella had given me, but it fell off. I need to make a beaded band to go around my watch.
Oh yeah, you could just, that's something you could do, just make the beaded band and then have the watch face. Yeah.
But we're getting totally off subject. Look, we're at 42 minutes already. I said 40 minutes and there we go. But yeah, looking ahead then, we'll have some of those different videos coming up for you. Like I said, next week on Monday, we're making Cheryl come back to the design live as well, so she'll be making an appearance on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So the next time you'll catch us live, hopefully, is on Facebook on Tuesday, and then periodically we'll pop up on YouTube live, show you guys some new things, maybe do kind of a design in the works, and come back to that as well. So from us at Potomac Beads, that's our weekly wrap-up.
Our weekly wrap-up.
I feel like we should have music in the background.
We wrapped it up.
We're like sound effects.
Yeah.
Like a package.
Yeah.
And then like
we'll
a wrap.
that,
We're going to work on our sound
effects.
Our last
one on this date and time.
But we can still do it on Tuesdays. I can still do my noises and my things there. So metalwork. Ooh, we'll have to do some metalworking. I know the metalwork.
We used to do more metal because we weren't doing as much bead weaving.
Yeah.
Years ago. So we actually do have a ton of really nice metal and wire projects.
Yeah.
Did someone say wrap up?
Yeah, wrap up. Yeah.
So the emojis are throwing me off now, but it's not easy to throw me off. So we were talking about something.
We were talking about saying bye.
We were
talking about Sai.
You are
saying
so
bye.
good.
So yeah. So anyway, we'll see you guys later. And this is it for our wrap
Remember
up.
to like and subscribe.
And comment below if you're watching after the fact too. Remember, you can always go back, watch the rest of these that are on YouTube. And then tomorrow we have another video coming for you, but another better beater. So check that out. New and exciting topics each week to make you a better beater. And keep in mind, you get regular updates. You get pings when we go online. And also go in and subscribe. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. You'll get regular updates for exciting patterns like we went over when we go live, and the wrap-ups as well. So yeah, so that's it from us. So see you later.
See you next time.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy snow. We're gonna get snow, I think. So have a wonderful weekend, everybody.